Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we are making these delicious doubles. So if you guys would like to see how I make it, watch this video. Okay guys, so we're going to start off with making our bara so we can let it soak and set. So I'm going to start off with blooming my yeast. So I'm just putting in 1 tablespoon of sugar. And you can use brown sugar if you like. 1/4 cup of warm water. And I'm just going to give that a mix. And I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of thick rice yeast. And give that a mix. And I always like to do my yeast separate from, I know a lot of people just add in their flour one time and their other ingredients, but I just like to make sure that my yeast is alive. Because I had times where I mixed up everything and then my yeast wasn't alive, it was no good, and I had to start all over again, and that's just wasting ingredients. So I'm gonna let that set for 10 minutes, and you know it's good when you start to see bubbles and when you see like a layer of foam build up. So 10 minutes and then we'll come back and check. So we're just gonna mix up our dry ingredients while our yeast sets. So in this bowl I have 1.5 cups of flour. And to that I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of salt. And 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder. So I'm just gonna give this a quick mix. Okay guys, so you see how our yeast created that foam layer, so it is good. And all those bubbles. So it's good to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it into my flour mixture. And in the same cup I just added some water, warm water. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up, and then as I need more water, I have it here. So you just want a nice soft dough. Okay guys, so my dough is nice and soft and it's not too dry, so it's good there. So I took about a teaspoon of oil and I'm just going to cover it up all around it with some oil, just so that when it's soaking it doesn't get hard on top. So guys, the longer you let this soak, the softer and the fluffier your bara will be. So I'm gonna leave this about 20 minutes uncovered. Okay guys, and moving on to our channa. So I'm using this 540 ml can of chickpeas channa. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drain out all the liquid from this. Okay guys, so I have my water boiling for my channa. I'm gonna add 5 cloves of garlic finely chopped. One tablespoon of curry powder. 1 teaspoon of geera powder. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And I'm gonna give this a mix. And let that continue to boil. Okay guys, now I'm gonna prepare some bandania to put in my channa. So I always go and I buy it the day before just because I want this to be really fresh. The fresher it is, the more flavor you get. So I'm using about 8 leaves, so I'm just gonna give this a rinse and then just chop off the ends. And I'm just going to give it a rough chop so that it'll fit in my little blender. So guys, I also threw in 1 hot pepper. Feel free to use as much as you can handle. I'm only going to be using like 2 tablespoons from this whole mixture here. Okay, so I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my bandania and pepper mixture. Some people just use regular green seasoning that they have in their freezer or fridge. You can go ahead and use that too. But I just like to use fresh ingredients for this. Okay guys, so you just want this to boil until your channa is nice and soft. So I probably have about 15-20 minutes still. Okay guys, now we're going to add some salt to taste. And guys, you see how the liquid is still kind of runny? So we don't want that because we don't want all this watery liquid falling out of our bara. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix that. Okay guys, so my little trick to thicken this gravy is with a little bit of flour, or you can use cornstarch, but I'm going to use flour. So I just average like a little bit, and I just sprinkle it. And as I need more, I would put some. So this is just going to create a nice, thick, rich gravy. So that it's not quick to just run out the double. Okay, and you guys see how nice and thick that got now? So this is perfect. And you can add in more salt, pepper at this point. It's done anyways. So I'm going to shut this off and then start frying my bara. Okay guys, so my dough looks good there. It bloomed up a little bit, so that's good. Nice and soft. So now we're gonna roll it up and shape them. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil on my counter. So now I'm just gonna take about like that much. It depends how big and how small you want it, but I'm aiming for this size. Just do your best to make it as equal. And make sure you have, like this will be your top, bottom, Okay guys, so to shape it, make sure you oil up your hands. Okay, so now you're just gonna take one like this, and you're gonna push and pull. And just stretch it out. And make sure you get the ends. And it's okay if it has rips. That's alright. Make sure you get it nice and even and flat. Like that. So I have about 6 cups of oil in here, and I'm putting it to really high heat. Because I want to make sure I'm frying my bara in a really hot oil. I just pinched a little piece of my bara. I just want to see if the oil is ready. We'll give it a couple more minutes. So you're gonna fry this about 8 seconds on each side. Okay guys, my bara is done frying. Looks good. So let's plate it. So guys, there it is, our doubles. Looks amazing, smells amazing, and I'm 100% sure it tastes amazing. So I like mine with a little bit of tamarind sauce and pepper sauce. I don't really care for the cucumber chutney or coconut chutney. I just like it like this. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching.